Estamos en Nacelle Company y aquí está Brian, el director de Nacelle, que nos va a hacer un recorrido por todo lo nuevo.
Está muy bien. So we just announced this 2 days ago. So we got Biker Mice from Mars, Carbine. She is obviously a mouse from Mars, in case you couldn't guess. We got Charlie. We always kind of refer to her as like the fourth mouse. This is Limburger. Limburger comes with 3 heads. Great. So we have we have 2 Plutarchian heads and a human head. This is Grease Pit. For reasons I don't completely understand, the most popular biker mice henchman. Uh-huh. We have Carbuncle. I call him Dr. Carbuncle, but nobody else does, so I should probably stop doing that. And he comes with, this has been a lot of confusion, he comes with Fred the Mutant. So Fred the Mutant is Carbuncle's accessory.
Great.
And he also comes with accessories. He comes with an extra head. He's got the brain that comes out, yada, 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 yada. So this is Wave 2 of Biker Mice. Could not be more excited about this. And yes, they will be in Mexico.
May 2000, yeah, next 2 months.
Yeah. $34.99, including this. So it's a 2-pack. It was a 2-pack, 30 years ago. Mm-hmm. So we're keeping it a 2-pack. I kind of have this rule for Nacelle toys. We don't go backwards. So if this was a 2-pack in the 90s, it's going to be a 2-pack now, same price as all the others. Because we really want to encourage everybody to buy everything. This is RoboForce Wave 1. We've obviously already talked about this in prior festivals, or conventions. So I don't have to spend too much time on that. So these are the bikes. So when we've talked before, I was able to show you prototypes.
Yes.
These are the production bikes. So it's our first vehicle. They all light up. They all have electronics. Every single one of them has like a little microchip in it. And we're very excited about it. They're selling great. People seem to love them. And they just started getting into everybody's hands about 6 weeks ago. This is Sectars. This is another, we have more in production. Mm-hmm. We have more in production. We're working on Wave 2 right now. We got a lot of grief last night on Instagram and social.
And the vehicles?
Stay tuned.
Okay.
Stay tuned. Sometimes I gotta keep my mouth shut.
Okay.
But yes, that's Wave 1. That's the exclusive we did with Walmart. Night fighting Dargon. I don't know why if you're fighting at night, you want to be bright silver, but that's what they did in the 90s, so that's what we did in the 2000s. Now this, I am extremely, extremely excited about. Extremely excited about. So we have a new product category. So that's a big fancy toy business word. You know, I never worked at Hasbro or Mattel or anything, so I'm always excited to use these new words. So this is the Nacelle Mini. So these are all prototypes. That's the one that we ended up going with. So we're taking our characters, so we're gonna do this size with Throttle from Biker Mice. The first thing we ever do with Barnyard Commandos is gonna be this side. We're gonna do a Big Lou. Check out the price point. $5.99. How can you go wrong? Who's not going to buy 1,000 Garloos at $5.99? So we're very excited. We're calling this the Nacelle Mini. And these are just some other Garloos we've done. This is, I call them Garblue.
Only at Walmart.
Only at Walmart. These are close to being gone. Unfortunately, this, and this are all sold out. This is the original that we did, and these were exclusives we did for Diamond. And again, the idea is you'll be able to put all of these next to each other. And, again, it's always kind of like an awkward thing to talk about at like Toy Fair or something like this, but the economy's doing bad. Everybody knows it. So we're trying to be very mindful with our prices. So these are $34 at like Grease Pit, for example, comes with more, like his accessories combined, way more than he does. And he doesn't, maybe you can't afford to buy one of our bigger toys for $39, but you could probably afford $6. So that's what we're trying to do. Different people have different bank accounts, and we're trying to make sure we make something, for everybody.
Great.
So we talked about that. So this is more Biker Mice. This is a variant we did called Sports Bros, based on a variant from the 90s. We did these exclusively with Diamond. These sold out in an hour. These sold out in about a week. Oh yeah. Now you can still get these. I was at Midtown Comics on 40th a couple nights ago, and I saw these there. So that was very cool. But these are gone, baby, gone.
Wow.
Next, we got Moo Mesa. So we got Marshall Moo Montana, Sheriff Terra Bull, and Cow Lamity Kate. Up until, we just announced that we got Barnyard Commandos. Up until that, this was our newest line. These are in production right now at the factory in China, and we're very excited about it. And by the way, I should also mention, I should have said this sooner, all of our properties are in RoboForce, the animated series.
Right.
So Moo Mesa is, it comes out on Tubi in April 12th. So all of our characters, so Biker Mice are in RoboForce, Moo Mesa, Sectars, all of them are in the cartoon. So we're very excited about Moo Mesa. Here is our shelf for licensing. So, we always wanted to let people know we do license out as well. So this is Belair's. Those are kind of like Mad Balls. That's the original Garloo that we did with Super 7. These are Funko Pops, obviously. Probably didn't have to tell you that. And we're doing more. So the rest of our lines that you don't see here, we're also doing with Funko. So that's been a great partnership. This is The Expanse, and these are in production right now as well in the factory in China. This, we thought it was going to be a double. It is now definitely going to be a triple, maybe even a home run by the time we're done. For the first time ever, that's the chair. I don't know, for anybody who doesn't watch The Expanse, those chairs are a big part of The Expanse. It's a show that takes place in the future, and it pays a lot of attention to physics. So, like in Star Trek, when they go to warp, I guess according to the laws of physics, they'd all be paralyzed. So in The Expanse, you got to sit in one of those chairs. And we have that here at Toy Fair. That was our first reveal, is the chair. Now this is RoboForce Wave 2. RoboForce Wave 2, as I just said, we have the cartoon coming out on Tubi. We do this with The Rock. And these are characters from Wave 2. Need a little glue there. So this is 100. 100's the big bad guy in the series. These are his accessories. This is Detonator, who had a rough time coming to New York from Burbank. But Detonator, he's like a walking, talking B-29. These are 9 lasers. He can fire 1 at a time or 18 at a time. He's got a laser sword. His other arm, which usually is attached, his other arm also you can see 50 cal lasers. He's got 6 missiles on his back. So he's what we call an army killer. This is Sentinel. She is Max 89's kind of like chief lieutenant. She's a strategist and very, very, very sarcastic. And last but not least, we got Curmudgeon over here. Curmudgeon is in RoboForce. He's in every single episode of RoboForce. But the thing that makes him a little extra special for us, he's our first original character. So we created him for RoboForce, and he's a part of Wave 2. And this is an exclusive we did with Oni Press. So anybody who ordered all 39 Nacelleverse issues up front got one of these.
Great.
So that's RoboForce.
Great.
And last but not least, you may have heard, we got the rights to do Star Trek toys. And this is Wave 1 of our Star Trek line. That's Tuvix from Voyager, Wayun from Deep Space Nine, Mirror Universe Archer from Enterprise, Captain Jellicoe with the fish tank from Next Generation, Peter Preston from Wrath of Khan, Sulu from Star Trek VI, Captain Garrett from yesterday's Enterprise, and last but not least, Val Chris from Star Trek III, The Search for Spock, and she comes with, a lot of people think this is a Build-A-Fig, she comes with the Genesis control device, the Genesis torpedo, and the Genesis clamshell carrying case. She comes with all of that. So we thought Terrible was going to be our biggest box ever. She actually is going to be our biggest box ever.
Why this selection of characters
Well,
in the first wave?
It's a great question. So, believe it or not, we are not the first toy company to make Star Trek toys.
Yes.
And the last 3 or 4 companies before us, all of them did. Captain Kirk, Captain Picard, Spock, Data, whatever, Worf. We wanted to say to the community on day one, we're going to get to Kirk, we're going to get to Picard, we're going to get to Uhura, don't worry. But we're going to also do things that have never, ever, ever been done before. And that's what you're seeing here. Every single character here has never, ever been made before.
Wow. The scale is?
7 inches, 112.
Okay. And fold of 25.
That's right. $28.99. So I promised everybody we would be under $30. And we are also, by 1 penny, under $29. It all started with the Nacelleverse Zero, an homage to Aliens vs. Predator Zero. So this was the first one we put out. It has all of our brands in it except for Barnyard Commandos, because we just got that. And then this is RoboForce one, and you can see pretty much almost all, well, actually not, but we got Biker Mice, we got RoboForce, we got Nacelle, and we also, Power Lords has come out, Sectars has come out. So we got a lot of comic books, and more to come, by the way. Biker Mice was picked up for 18 issues, so we're doing 18 issues of Biker Mice. There's some good stuff coming with RoboForce, and to be continued. That's all I can say. I don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah, there's the Power Lords, Sectaros.
That's right. So that's some of the cover art from Sectars, Great Garloo, that's coming. Both Power Lords and Garloo are coming, and then Biker Mice and everything else has already been out.
Great. Pues, thank you very much.
Thank you. Muchas gracias.
Y pues ya lo saben, esto es todo lo que va a presentar Nacelle en este año, así que estén en contacto, no se despeguen y nos vemos en la próxima. Bye.